a lot of people and successful like entrepreneurs, business owners on social media will say when they're talking to the younger generation, it's like, you have to cut off your hometown friends. You have to, at least put those relationships on pause. And I didn't think I had to. I was like, oh, okay, like I'll go out this weekend. Like, it's cool,
Right.
and I didn't realize how much it affected me because it was like a whole nother section of my brain that was taken up with space. And like, don't get me wrong, I love my friends. I still see them and keep in touch,
Mhm.
but it's just learning like, okay, I really got to focus now. I really got to start learning. And that's what happened with 75 Hard. It's just with the amount of tasks that you have. Plus I work like, I would say 8 to 5:30 every
Mhm.
day. I was in here till 6:30 last night, which kind of sucked. But yeah, and then you have to do the 2 45-minute workouts even after
That's
that.
right.
And then you got to read 10 pages of the book. It's like, dude, it's just so much work. But before then, when I wasn't taking my life as seriously as I do now and not working as much, I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Good habits. I get to work. And then listening to Andy Frisella's podcast plus doing 75 Hard, I was like, okay, my whole mindset needs to change about this. Like, I got to take this way more seriously.
That's right.
And that's really when I actually started getting way better on the phones too, because I would take the time to role play. I was role playing with ChatGPT for like 3 months. It was insane.
That's awesome. That's
I
awesome.
was spending the extra $20, however much it is a month, to
Right.
be talk to it,
Mhm.
and it was good. It helped me learn. It helped me like, okay, the purpose of this call is to set an appointment, not just to have a
Have a
conversation.
contact. Yep, that's right.
Exactly. Not go for
Yeah, the 75, and I'm gonna put a link in the description to that as well. I think one of the biggest gifts it gives you is the structure.
100%.
So you
100%.
you just know what you're doing, and you're doing it in a certain time, and you're just not there's not a it reduces the options, so it reduces the amount of decisions you're making the
Yep.
more you lean into it. And if you just commit and say, that's what I'm doing, your whole part of your brain gets to operate at a different level because you're not making a choice. Am I going to do this or that? Am I doing this or that? All that goes away. And it
Yeah.
just allows for, I believe, accelerated skill development and clarity.
Yeah.
And then
And
you're living proof of that.
Andy always says in his podcast, like, it's not a fitness program, it's a mental toughness program or
Hmm.
mental toughness challenge, whatever he says. It's mental
Right, right.
toughness, not
Yeah.
fitness program. So, and I never understood it literally until the day that I ended 75 Hard. I was like, okay, well, what do I do now? I don't have a schedule. So, and now I'm finding it actually, to be honest with you, I thought about quitting last night because like I'm losing sleep because of it. But at the same time, I'm
Hmm.
like, I know if I was out of this, I would not be outside for more than like 5 minutes collectively a day. And
A
that
day. Right.
it's probably so bad for me to
Right.
not, to just be in my office, the gym, and home. Like I gotta have that 45-minute walk, whether it's 10 p.m. at night
Hmm.
or 5 a.m. in the morning. I should be outside.
I think it's great that you're doing it. You're halfway through, like you said, so keep going all the way
Yeah.
through and
Yeah.
then think about the next step after that. But a lot of my clients, they will do that and then they get creative with really structuring their own time block schedule. So
Mhm.
maybe that's the next step. Maybe you needed like 2 phases of that. And
So that's
now
what
you
that's
and
what I've been
Jeff
struggling with is the time
can
blocking.
structure your own,
Yeah.
your own customized one that, yeah, but I think just kudos for doing that.